The award is aimed at promoting integrated reporting through enhancing accountability and integrity in compliance with appropriate financial reporting framework by private, public, and other entities domiciled in East Africa.
As a member of the United Nations Sustainable Stock Exchange Initiative, our participation in the FIRE Award is in line with our commitment to develop sustainable capital markets practices that will create long-term value for all our stakeholders in enhancing corporate transparency and performance on environmental, social, and governance issues that are a core and integral part of our strategy and business model. Since the inception, the number of participants have continued to grow tremendously. The award continues to enhance accountability and transparency in our markets as we seek to position Kenya as an international financial hub and a premier destination of capital in the region.
When you look at the context of the 10-year Capital Markets Master Plan, which all of us were actually core proponents of developing, one of the key pillars of the Master Plan document was the critical importance of strengthening the governance, financial reporting, and accountability environment in the country. To this regard, the FIRE Awards have really been an annual opportunity for companies to bring themselves forward, to highlight their own commitment to really promoting transparency, to ensuring that the manner in which they're preparing their financial statements is in line with, and to many regards, above the global standards that are being set out by the IFRS and the public sector accounting standards. Now, building on that, as the authority in the recent years have been quite aggressive with regard to our efforts to strengthen the overall governance and accountability environment in the country. And with the rollout and now the full enforcement of the new Corporate Governance Code, and with the new introduction of the Stewardship Code, we look forward to seeing a much more proactive role of the investors in this market, utilizing these financial reports to really hold companies to account, to ask the right questions, and to continuously help them to strive to improve in their reporting practices.
We are in our 16th year of rolling out the Financial Reporting Awards. The public sector joined in the year 2014, and as Paul has indicated, is that was the greatest moment, because we realized that as a nation, if we are to attract investments, then both the private and the public sector need to be able to have an enhanced reporting, and for our investors to be able to appreciate the way we provide our numbers. I think the biggest take for the financial reporting for any institution or any investor who's going to come in is just being able to understand the operations of an entity in numerical terms, rather than going into the day-to-day operations of that particular entity.
As a public sector entities, we want even to move to other sectors. We know we put a lot of money to the CDF. We want in future also to ensure that this CDF, they can report individually, and we also subject their financial statements to the FIRE Award. We also want to subject schools. If you can recall, there's a lot of money that is pushed to schools. Actually, schools don't report. But we want now to move to a level where they can also report individually. Once the funds are transferred from the Ministry of Education, there's no much follow-up that these entities are subjected to report. So this is going to be quite a huge, enormous numbers. And when you talk about schools, we are talking of very, very huge numbers. But of course, we'll also look at other sectors like the hospitals. We're also giving them, the government is actually releasing quite a lot of money to hospitals, vocational institutions, the TVTs. So the number is going to grow and grow and grow, but we'll subject them as we move forward.